Hello everyone, welcome to the National Robocon 2024. I am Akshay Maurya and we bring you the curtain raiser for this year's edition of Robocon. Mind you, this is the mecca for young engineers and technocrats because this is the event, the national event they all had been waiting for and will be getting the opportunity to represent the country at the international level. Organized by Prasar Bharati in association with the Delhi IIT, this is an event that nurtures the young technocrats. Roughly 52 teams have registered, the best of the best from all over the country, and 46 teams have been shortlisted who will be vying for the coveted trophy over the course of next 2 days on 13th and 14th of July. So please be with us. The teams have started coming to the venue. I'm here at Thiagraj Stadium in the national capital and all the teams have started taking their place. So let's check it out with the teams. Well, the picture gets clear when you move into the pit area, and I'm here with the Delhi IIT team. Obviously, we all know they are the co-partners, and that puts a little extra pressure on them. I've got the team with me, Jyoti Prakash, the captain, along with his teammates, and we'll find out about their preparation and their chances. They have won one of the tournaments in their history of their participation in 2007. In 2017, they won the best design, but that coveted trophy has been eluding them from quite a while. Let's see what are their chances in this year's edition. Jyoti, thank you. And first of all, tell me what are the chances? How is the preparation going on?
So the preparation is very high. We have tested our robots in various scenarios, but the real test will come when we go in the practice field.
As I said in the introduction, Jyoti, you've won it long back in 2007. You came close to it in 2017, winning the best design. But last year you lost out in the semis, in the league stages. So that must be biting a little hard. So you're trying to change the fortunes this year?
Yes, we are surely trying to change the fortunes.
You know, you get the team almost a year in advance. You know, how long does it take to get the ball rolling?
So after getting the theme, it takes around 1 to 2 months in the ideation part. After the ideation is completed, we do the CAD work. The CAD work takes almost a month. And during the CAD work, we find the issues we have, let's say the certain mechanisms, the constraints we have. After finalizing the CAD, we go for the fabrication itself. Once the CAD is finalized, it takes very little time for the fabrication, but the real test challenge happens in the testing phase. Let's say we have designed some mechanism, but it fails in the actual arena itself. So there, it takes lots of time.
Ideation, CAD, fabrication, assembling, a lot of technical stuff. You know, obviously it's a very, very serious job, very, very meticulous preparation that goes into it. Let me go across to other team members. Tell me, how are you feeling? Are you feeling confident about your preparation?
We know we have done our best, and the God is great. So if may the best man win, because we know we have put our blood, sweat into this, and the bot shall pay. Then they shall repay us.
IIT Patna, one of the underdogs, if I may call so, because they're relatively new and nascent as far as Robocon is concerned. This is the 23rd edition. I've got Satyam and his team members. Delhi, beg your pardon, Patna IIT, and I can see a little bit of pressure on you guys as well because you've come close. You've come close in 2017. They were the finalists in 2017. Let's see if they can actually break the final barrier. And let me go across Satyam and find out how he's feeling, how pumped up he is about his preparation, his team's preparation this year.
So actually there is no pressure honestly because it's all about preparation. So if we compete there and we give all the best and all we can do. So that is all we have and we can do. So there is no pressure. We'll just perform.
I really like the way, because this is exactly the essence of Robocon, nurturing that competitive spirit, that camaraderie, and preparing them for the big stage, not only at the international level, but when it comes to finally working in their career. And Robocon obviously helps as a huge catalyst because it gives you exactly that opportunity, Satyam.
Yeah, right. So Robocon is not about just the competition within us and the few colleges. It's all about taking the robotics and the career perspective to our future also. So we are happy to conduct more like we'll participating more in robotic events and even continue our future towards robotics.
Satyam, we talked about like you've been participating in Robocon relatively from the past few years. You're relatively new, but if you look at the history of Robocon, you know, a daunting team like Nirma, which has won it almost 10 times, and other teams, you know, what do you think? Like, what is the learning experience when you participate in a tournament of such stature?
So to be honest, like we had seniors, so like they had begun very base from very scratch, and we have been building from stages to stages. We have been learning from our seniors, and I even expect, currently I'm in third year, and I expect my juniors also to learn from it and carry this journey forward. So yeah, I hope within 3 to 4 years maybe we can actually achieve the gold.
अच्छा, ईमानदारी से एक बात बताओ, कितने दिन से सोए नहीं हो?
सोए तो हम 5 दिन से सही से नहीं हुए.
Look at that, guys. This is the spirit. They don't want to sleep. They don't want to eat. They've been constantly working on it and working really hard. And I'm sure they have great future. They have great chances at this year's edition. Wishing them very good luck. IIT Patna. Hopefully, they will be in the finals and they will be able to break the final barrier. So guys, pitch area is full of excitement, and I'm here with a very special team, GH Patel of College of Engineering from Gujarat, and they are one of the underdogs, if I may say so. They have come to these stages after a gap of 10 years, mind you, and I'm sure they are not going to let it easy from here onwards. Once they have reached the final stages, I'm sure they will keep every ball rolling and keep every stone unturned, making sure that, you know, they reach the finals and break the final barrier. I've got two of the most important members, Urmil and Het Patel, with me. I'll go across to Het Patel first of all, because he's the man who's designed both the robots, manual and automatic, and let me go and find out what's been his feedback, his understanding and his role in the making of this year's robots.
I designed both bots in SolidWorks 2023 software, and we analyze some parts like motor mounting and etc. in ANSYS also, and our mechanisms are things by us all, full top team.
Hit, obviously this year's team Harvest Day, and you know, every year Chip presents a different challenge for the young technocrats. Your word as a bot designer, you've designed both the robots. What is your thought when you got the theme, this year's theme?
First thought is we have to make bots very fastly, and winning is the ultimate.
Was it complicated?
Little bit complicated, or somewhere very easy, or somewhere complicated.
Urmil is also with me, one of the team members here. Urmil, your experience and your thoughts on being part of Robocon 2024. How are you feeling right now, buddy?
So it has been a wonderful experience for me. The past 6 months, we have worked so hard, and not just me, but whole team is working day and night for this competition. And if I'm talking about the last month, then we got an arena for ourselves. And since then, I can say confidently that no one has ever left the arena. Like for any point of time, someone is always in the arena testing the boat, where it is a mechanical team or electronics team or our computer vision team. So at any particular moment of time, anyone is present there, and it's been a complete team effort, and I have been like very blessed to have this kind of hard-working team with me.
Thank you, Urmil. A very important point made by Urmil here, that not leaving the bot even for a second. Somebody is watching the bot. It's almost like watching a toddler, a young kid, because you know that is how the association becomes in the last 1 year or so. You as a designer, as Urmil pointed out, कि आप एक second के लिए भी robot को अकेला नहीं छोड़ते थे.
Not only me, full mechanical team or full electrical team or CV team. Mainly from last 2 months, our mainly work is from electrical and CV team, because they have to make this bot fully autonomous.
As they say, the soldier sleeps with his gun. Well, as they say, there is always a first time for everything. I have a team here with me which is participating for the first time in the prestigious National Robocon. This is the 23rd edition. We all know that 46 teams are vying for the coveted trophy. Dr. D.Y. Patil, Institute of Technology from Pimpri, Pune. This is their first participation. I'm sure they are feeling a touch pressure there, but they're looking very confident, smiling faces all around. Let me go across some of them and find out their thoughts on it. Young lady, first of all, your thoughts.
Hello, I feel really excited. We have put all our efforts, all our expectations and hopes. We are ready for the competition, and we hope we do our best.
I feel excited as a captain. I am first time over here for the competition and will look forward to win this competition.
Obviously, you are up against daunting teams like Nirma, Delhi IIT, people who have won it multiple times. You know, any pressure? Do you feel any, or you're taking it as a learning curve for your future?
Yeah, it's all about learning that we are first time over here and we can give them a tough competition and we can make them feel about our team that this team is performing really well in the first time itself. So we are really confident and will look forward to win.
How do you look at Robocon as a platform for nurturing young talents, young technocrats? आपकी पहली participation है. Naturally हमारे लिए सबके लिए एक बहुत खुशी की बात होती है when we participate in a tournament of such a big stature.
Yeah, so actually this is really a good platform क्योंकि यहाँ पे students को from electronics to every domain they get to learn. Means जैसे OpenCV हो गया, software related fields हो गए. So this is a good platform that they can win competition. Their motivation is high that they will be telecasted live on the TV. So these are the things that get motivated to the students and इसीलिए students ज़्यादा अच्छे से perform कर पाते हैं क्योंकि उनके पीछे एक motivation होता है. So this is a good platform.
These students, they have put in hard efforts and we have reached to this stage. I think this is a wonderful journey for all of us and definitely we'll be carrying the experience as well as we are quite confident that whatever we have developed and we will definitely go ahead with some good achievements during these tournaments.
Guys, Bannari Aman Institute of Technology from Tamil Nadu is one such team which is new and nascent as far as the 22 years history of National Robocon is concerned. But they are one of the most promising teams. It is about reaching out to every corner, every nook and corner of the country, and coming from Tamil Nadu, it is your 5th participation. But please tell our viewers on Doordarshan what is your state of mind and how happy you are about your preparation.
Actually, we are from Team Godbit from Bannari Aman Institute of Technology. We are happy to participate here. So, and it is our first time. Before that, we have a n number of our seniors has been participated. So, we are gladfully congratulating each and another opponents for participating and competing with us. And we show that we will place some of the places in the competition.
You're looking very good, you're looking confident, and the bot is very good looking. If our cameraman could show beautiful looking bots, the designing looks impeccable. It is looking ready to go, as they literally say. And if some of you who's into the assembling of the robot, if you could talk about the robot, about the future of robotics in our country and your thoughts on your robot.
So we have used a Raspberry Pi 4B and they have implemented Python and OpenCV in this so that the robot can see all the blue balls and red balls and it can automatically detect, and we have implemented AI in it so it can, based on the algorithm, it can sort and it can pull out balls.
Guys coming from Tamil Nadu, participating in a tournament organized in Delhi, a great cultural change and great way to understand each other's culture also. Apart from winning the trophy or participating in the tournament, a lot of good cultural exchange also. How National Robocon acts as a catalyst for cultural exchange?
So for Robocon 2024, they are coming from all around India, so it is a good place for communicating and all those. So I've seen more teams from all over the India, like IIT, Delhi, Patna and all those. It is a really cultural, as you said, it's a really good cultural exchange, and I really feel very happy for being here.
Well, one of the most hard-working teams, if I may say so, is a National Institute of Technology from Karnataka. I've got their team captain Sid and his team members with me. They've been trying really hard. It was their first participation last year, the first tour to Delhi. This is their second time they're reaching in the finals here. And let me go across and find out about their chances and what's been holding them back. Their, what do we call it, SWOT analysis of their bot. Sid, what are the chances, first of all?
We are pretty sure we'll make it to the playoffs this time. That is the final tournament on 14th. And yeah, we're ready to defeat both of our opponents that we're going to face tomorrow.
Crucial day coming up tomorrow. Your preparation is good
Yeah, we are prepared properly.
and your bots are functioning well.
Yeah, they're functioning well.
Well, I'm not an engineering student, I'm an artist, I'm a media student, so most of these things are almost like a rocket for me. But when it comes to designing, when it comes to prototyping, laser cutting, please tell our viewers a little bit about, what goes into the making of a perfect bot.
So first of all, we start with the constraints that are listed by the organizers. So we have dimensional constraints, we have constraints on the weight, we have constraints how much voltage can we use, how much pressure of air can we use. So first we gather all of our constraints that are there. Then we go through the problem statement and we divide the problem statement into subtasks and we try to solve each of these tasks individually. So we again have to divide that. So we have to make 2 robots. So we need to figure out what thing has to be done by which robot. Then we go to designing a mechanism for each of these subtasks and then we work on integrating all of those mechanisms into one robot.
Obviously, there are 2 bots, as Sid has rightly told you, the automatic and the manual robot, and the entire task is carried by these 2 bots. The other team members, how are you feeling, guys? Cheered up?
Yes. The Josh is high.
Yeah, you have to be a little more higher than that. How is the Josh? Come on.
Hi, sir.
All of you.
Hi sir!
Fantastic. That is the spirit, my friend. Alright friends, the team that you are seeing on your TV screens right now is the one that is the defending champion of Doordarshan Robocon. They are here with all guns blazing. They're keeping their robots in the secret, in the hiding. So I have brought them out and I'm gonna have a chat with their team captain Kirtan along with their vice captain Jatin and their other team members. Obviously, they are the reigning champions. They are feeling a little bit of pressure as well. But let's find out about their preparations and how they're gonna go about it from here onwards. First up, Kirtan, please tell our viewers on Doordarshan that how does it feel to be the champion and the defending champion, and you're taking your preparation from here onwards.
सर लास्ट ईयर हमारा ऐसा रहा था कि हम बात ही नहीं कर सकते, पूरे साल जो हमने मेहनत की उसका हमको लास्ट ईयर में ऐसा आउटपुट मिला कि इस साल हमें पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस से हम आए कि इस साल तो फिर से हम डिफेंडिंग चैम्पियन बन के जाएंगे और इस साल फिर से हम वियतनाम जाएंगे। जो लास्ट ईयर हमने जो कंबोडिया में टीम इंडिया बन के गए थे, जो मिस्टेक की थी, वो मिस्टेक हम इस साल सुधारना चाहेंगे। जो लास्ट ईयर हम 6 रैंक लेके आए थे, तो इस साल हम वियतनाम जाके चैम्पियन बनना चाहते हैं।
As a champion's mindset, how different you are feeling in this year's Robocon edition?
इस साल सर पूरा अलग ही माइंडसेट लेके आए हैं कि जो लास्ट ईयर जो हमने दूसरी टीम से सीखा है, जो हम इंटरनेशनल जाके जो सीखा है कि कैसे कैसे लोग कम समय में बहुत अच्छा टास्क कर सकते हैं, इस साल हमने वही करा है कि हमारा जो गेम है वो बेस्ट गेम हो। हम ऐसा नहीं हो कि हम पूरे इंडिया में बेस्ट हैं, हमारे रोबोट बने ना जो पूरे वर्ल्ड में बेस्ट रोबोट बने, उसी माइंडसेट के साथ हम इस साल आए।
हम बहुत ट्राई करते हैं कि नेशनल्स के बाद बहुत कम टाइम होता है इंटरनेशनल्स के लिए, तो जो है वो प्रॉब्लम्स हमको सॉल्व करनी रहती है। फिर वो भी सोचना है कि इंटरनेशनल जाके वहाँ पे अलग अलग टीम्स है तो उनके बोर्ड्स कैसे होंगे, वो कौन कौन सी चीज़ें यूज़ करते हैं, कौन से कंपोनेंट्स यूज़ करते हैं, तो वो भी हम देखते हैं और देखते हैं मतलब उन लोगों की जो नेशनल्स मैचेस होती है उनसे थोड़ा सीखते हैं और नया अप्लाई करते हैं, तो उसमें बहुत कम टाइम रहता है, तो उसमें हमको बहुत जल्दी करनी रहती है, तो उसमें एक्सपीरियंस बहुत बढ़िया रहता है। मतलब छोटा सा टाइम है, सब कुछ जल्दी जल्दी करना है, इंटरनेशनल भी जाना है, बहुत मतलब बताया नहीं जाता कितनी खुशी होती है।
Friends, as National Robocon cruises along smoothly towards the Silver Jubilee, we are in the 23rd edition and I've got with me somebody who has been associated with Robocon from the moment it was incepted, from roughly 2003 actually, and we started our journey in 2002. So I've got with me Professor Subir Kumar Saha. with IIT Delhi. He is with the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and he is almost like the authority who understands a Robocon inside out. We are going to have a chat with him and talk about this year's edition, how the theme has panned out for the students, how the students have responded to it, and how are things lined up over the course of next 2 days. Dr. Saha, welcome to National Robocon 2024, and thank you for taking time out.
Sure, thank you, Akshay.
Doctor, first things first, and tell our viewers on Doordarshan how has been the response of this year edition National Robocon.
Well, this year response was as last year. We got 69 teams who actually registered in stage 1, and after going through stage 2 drill where they had to submit videos, now we got 46 teams who have come to Tyagaraja Stadium at New Delhi.
Dr. One thing that we have noticed that ever since Robocon has come to Delhi IIT, obviously the transfer of flux has really brought great change in the organization of National Robocon, because the Northern India, now the part which is getting used to this great tournament. How is the response of engineering colleges and students to National Robocon ever since it came to 2019? Since 2019 it came to Delhi.
Well, Akshay, you touched upon a very important aspect of Robocon organization. No? Before it came to Delhi in 2019, means 2002 to 2018 actually, there was a format where all the interested teams would come to the competition, right? But then since I was involved since 2003, I've been observing that the teams who are participating, many of them could not even perform anything on the field, which means their preparation was not well, right? Even though they showed up in the national competition. So 2019 we had taken a very conscious decision through a set of judges and referees nationwide that we'll do it the way we'd like them to understand that what is the things done in industry, so that we can make it industry ready. Now the question is, what is it? So we took proposals. A very simple proposal that how will you make a robot for the theme given. Second, we said, okay, how is the preparation going? So that was the stage 1 proposal. Stage 2, how is the preparation going? Are we able to make something? That is stage 2. And then we shortlist finally. So this year, as I said, 69 to 46. That is the transition happened from first stage to third stage. So this way, the students become industry ready. That is what industry demands.
Sir, it's Robocon 2024. How excited are you as a referee? You're the chief referee.
Yeah. Like every year, this year also, the theme is different and very exciting. And important thing is the teams are well prepared and they are looking forward for the competition. And I'm sure India will do well at the international level also.
How is refereeing in a robotic event different from any other sports which is associated indoors?
Yeah, in a way, see, in robotics competition always it's dynamic, and referee is supposed to be on the toes all the time. Okay, and he or she should be well versed with the rules and regulations also, because you cannot go back and refer the rules. So everything should be at the tip of your tongue.
So any preparations you've come up with for this year's event?
Definitely, like every year. This year also we had organized a number of workshops for our team, and I'm sure all of them are looking forward and they're very excited to see the competition.
Alright guys, I'm here at a very important juncture of the Doordarshan Robocon. Here with me is Dr. Rajiv, who is the main referee. Will be talking to us, our viewers, about the rules and regulation and how difficult it is to be referee in such a high pressure scenario. Dr. Rajiv, thank you so much for taking time out and talking to us. Please tell our viewers about a little bit about your position and about your difficulty of the job.
Thank you very much. I think this is an honor to be part of Doordarshan Robocon at Delhi. So the game this time has been designed by Vietnam, so where the rice plantation and harvesting is a theme of the game. So there will be 2 robots in each team, and one of the robot will have to do the plantation and harvesting. The other robot would actually go to the storage zone and pick up grains and store it in some cylindrical shaped objects known as silos. So the challenge this time is one of the robot can be autonomous or semi-autonomous, whereas the second robot has to be compulsorily autonomous, and the students will have to see how well they take this challenge, because autonomous robots are always going to be tricky, and there are a lot of uncertainties in the game, and we just look forward to see a better show than last year.
As you rightly pointed out, Dr. Rajiv, we're looking forward to have a better show than last year. 46 teams participating. The number of teams participating is getting bigger and bigger every year. Just a word about Robocon as a catalyst of bringing together engineers and young technocrats from different corners of the country.
Robocon has primarily been into the development of robots, and which is an interdisciplinary area. So through these games, when the students participate, they get to know what are the nitty-gritties of different concepts. And it's not just what they study in textbooks, though they actually come here and build stuffs which is a physical prototype. A lot of challenges, I would say, but definitely they will, when they go back from here, they will always have better memories, and we hope they'll become better engineers to serve the society.
Friends, Prasar Bharati Doordarshan has been associated with the National Robocon ever since its inception, and I've got with me DDG Prasar Bharati Global Outreach, Mr. Prakash Veer, with me to talk about the evolution and journey of Robocon with us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. This is basically a DD robotic competition, DD Robocon, which this is a domestic event of a international DD International Robocon of ABU, and we are associated with this right from 2002, and this is 23rd edition of DD Robocon, and from 2019 this DD Robocon is being held by in association with the IIT Delhi. And since this time the theme of this DD Robocon is a very exciting. This is Harvesting Day, and agriculture is a major source of economy in our country. So this will be very exciting event. Maybe it's on Saturday, Sunday this time in Tyagaraja Stadium. So I invite all of you to watch this particular competition over here. There are 46 teams, engineering colleges are participating in this event, and final will be on 14th, and DD is happy to telecast on its channel as well, and live streaming you will see on net. If someone want to relax at home and want to see at home, they can just see our DD live streaming.
It's a beautiful journey in the last 2 decades. जैसा आपने बताया 2002 से नेशनल रोबोकॉन जब शुरू हुआ, and in 2019 when it came to Delhi IIT in Delhi national capital, obviously the coverage and the touchdown with every engineering college, every side of the country as part of the economic development also is a very important point of National Robocon.
Yeah, basically this is, as the name suggests, robotic competition, and technology. Its technology is helping in day-to-day affairs, and harvesting being the pillar of economy in India. So if robots are helping harvesting in India, so this will be a showcase of how Indian technology is being advanced in this field. Yeah.
And a beautiful format of this tournament, Robocon, ever since, we've always zeroed down on a certain theme and how it is closely associated with the technical temperament of young students, giving them a vision about the future also.
Yeah, definitely, because from here only, the finalist who will, there is showcase of different type of electromechanical parts being used in robots. So this will definitely, from this place onwards, some of the entrepreneurs definitely will come out. That's our hope.
Thank you so much, sir. Lovely talking to you, and it's been a pleasure. countdown has just begun. This place is going to be buzzing with all the action. All eyes are set on Thiagraj Stadium here at the national capital, where the best of the best teams from every nook and corner of the country will be showcasing their technical prowess and skill in robotics, a genre which is loved by all of us unanimously. So be with us here at the Thiagraj Stadium, or we will be bringing you live action on DD National, also streaming live on our YouTube channel, Prasar Bharati. Till then, keep having fun, happy robotics, and cheers.